Wealth is often misunderstood. Many believe it is simply the amount of money in their bank account, the numbers on a paycheck, or the size of their possessions. But true wealth is far deeper, far more powerful than that. Money is not merely a physical object or a symbol of success. It is energy. It is influence. It is value in motion. When you chase money, you are always running after something outside yourself, something that feels just out of reach. This chasing keeps you locked in a cycle of desire and frustration, forever a step behind, always dependent on external conditions. But what if you stopped looking for money as something separate? What if you stopped treating it like a prize to be hunted and instead became the very essence of money itself? This is the shift, the profound transformation, from a seeker to a magnet, from a follower to a source. To become money means to embody the qualities that attract wealth naturally. Money responds to energy. It is drawn to those who carry the vibration of abundance, confidence, and purpose. When you focus all your energy on becoming valuable, on generating ideas, on creating solutions, on serving others at the highest level, you align yourself with the flow of money. It ceases to be a distant goal and becomes an inevitable outcome. The universe rewards energy, not empty longing. When you become the energy of wealth, money is pulled toward you like a force of nature. You stop worrying about how to get it because you already carry what it represents within you. Understanding this begins with seeing money not as an object, but as a reflection of value. Money is a symbol of trust. It is proof that others believe in your ability to create, to solve problems, to improve lives. When you see it this way, you realize that becoming money is really about becoming invaluable. It is about mastering your skills, sharpening your mind, and developing a mindset that radiates confidence and worth. You are no longer dependent on the whims of chance or luck. Instead, you become a consistent source of value that the world cannot ignore. This shift removes fear and doubt and replaces them with power and clarity. When you embody this energy, something remarkable happens. Your thoughts, your actions, and your presence begin to attract wealth naturally. People want to be around you. Opportunities seem to open effortlessly. Doors that once felt closed begin to swing wide. This is because you have stopped chasing a concept and started living it. You are no longer a receiver waiting for something to come to you. You are a powerful force that creates, commands, and channels money. Money flows to those who are sources of light and energy in the world, those who contribute and elevate others. This transformation is not just philosophical, it is practical. It changes how you act every day. You stop wasting time on distractions and focus on what truly matters, increasing your worth and offering it generously. You learn to think long-term instead of seeking quick fixes. You cultivate patience, resilience, and unwavering belief. When you become money, you learn to respect it, not fear it. You manage it wisely, invest in yourself, and use it as a tool for growth rather than a goal in itself. This mastery attracts even more money, creating a cycle of abundance that feeds itself. Ultimately, wealth is not about how much money you have, but about who you have become. When you become money, you step into a new identity, one of strength, value, and limitless potential. You no longer depend on external circumstances. Instead, you carry the power of abundance wherever you go. This is the true nature of wealth. It is a state of being. And once you embody that, money will follow, not as a distant dream, but as a natural expression of who you are. The most powerful transformation begins inside the mind. When you focus on seeking money, you trap yourself in scarcity thinking. The belief that there is never enough, that money is limited and hard to come by. This mindset breeds fear, anxiety, and desperation. You constantly worry about losing what little you have or scrambling to get more. But true abundance starts when you stop looking for money outside yourself and instead begin becoming it. This means shifting your identity from someone who chases wealth to someone who embodies it. When you do this, your thoughts, feelings, and actions all align with abundance rather than lack. You start thinking in terms of possibility, growth, and expansion. The moment you change your internal story, everything begins to change. Your energy shifts. Instead of seeing money as a prize to be fought over, you see it as a natural outcome of who you are. This new mindset frees you from the anxiety and stress that often come with financial struggle. You feel confident, calm, and in control because you no longer depend on external circumstances to define your worth. You trust that wealth is flowing to you because you are aligned with it on the deepest level. This is not wishful thinking. It is a powerful law of attraction and psychology at work. Your mind shapes your reality, and by becoming the energy of money itself, you attract it effortlessly. This shift also means replacing old limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. Instead of telling yourself, "I don't have enough" or "money is hard to get," you say, "I am abundant and I create wealth naturally." These simple affirmations rewire your brain, building new neural pathways that support success. You start to act differently, more decisively, more boldly, more creatively. Your actions flow from a place of confidence and strength, not fear or desperation. Becoming money means living with the certainty that wealth is your birthright, not just a lucky break or external prize. By adopting this mindset, you create a magnetic force that draws money toward you. You no longer push or chase, you allow and attract. This is the profound difference between seeking money and becoming money. When you embody abundance, your whole life changes. Opportunities arise, ideas flow, and people want to work with you. You become a beacon of wealth, not just in your finances, but in your attitude and influence. This is the path to lasting, unstoppable success. Money is never just handed out for no reason. It is the reward for value given. This is an unbreakable law. Wealth flows to those who create, produce, and contribute something meaningful. Becoming money means becoming a relentless creator of value. It means focusing on how you can improve, help, or serve others in ways that matter. When your attention is on giving real value, money stops being the goal. It becomes the natural result. The more value you generate, the more wealth you attract, like a magnet pulling metal. This principle cannot be ignored or bypassed. It is the foundation of true and lasting abundance. To embody this, you must shift your focus from what you want to what you can offer. Instead of asking, "How do I get more money?" ask, "How can I make a difference? How can I solve problems? How can I add something meaningful to people's lives?" When your mindset is driven by contribution, your actions become purposeful and powerful. You start to build skills, expand your knowledge, and innovate solutions that others recognize and appreciate. This leads to trust, respect, and loyalty, all invaluable currencies that attract money effortlessly. The universe rewards those who bring something of worth into the world. This approach requires dedication and persistence. Creating value is not always easy or instant. It demands patience and a long-term vision. But the rewards are lasting. Wealth that comes from genuine value is stable, growing, and sustainable. It does not rely on luck or chance, but on your consistent efforts to serve others at a high level. When you embody this value-centered mindset, you stop competing over scarce resources and start creating new opportunities. You become a source of abundance rather than a consumer of it. Becoming money means mastering this law of value creation so deeply that it shapes everything you do. Your work, your ideas, and your relationships all reflect your commitment to adding worth. You no longer think in terms of quick wins or shortcuts. Instead, you focus on building something meaningful, something that lasts. This mindset is the true key to attracting wealth, not by chasing money, but by becoming an indispensable force of value in the world. Belief is the invisible force that shapes every part of your life, especially your relationship with wealth. Without strong belief in yourself and your worth, money remains elusive. Doubt and fear act like invisible barriers, blocking the flow of opportunity and abundance. But when you deeply believe that you are worthy of wealth, that you carry within you power, talent, and value, you unlock a force within that propels you forward no matter what obstacles arise. This belief is not just wishful thinking. It is a powerful mindset that rewires your brain and energizes your actions. True belief creates confidence, which is magnetic. Confidence draws people, ideas, and opportunities to you naturally. When you carry unwavering faith in your ability to succeed and create wealth, you take bold actions that others shy away from. You face challenges with resilience because your inner conviction is stronger than any external setback. This is what transforms ordinary efforts into extraordinary results. Belief gives you the strength to persist when others quit, to innovate when others give up, and to keep moving forward when the path seems unclear. This belief also shapes your self-image, how you see yourself in the world. If you see yourself as a person who creates wealth and abundance, your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors align with that identity, you start to act like a person who is already successful. You make decisions from a place of power, not fear. This alignment between who you are and what you want breaks down mental blocks and limitations. The moment you truly believe you are money, a source of value and abundance, you begin to live and breathe that reality every day. Belief is the foundation on which all wealth is built. It is the spark that ignites potential and fuels action. Without it, no amount of skill or knowledge can fully unlock your true power. But with it, you become unstoppable. The wealth you seek becomes a reflection of the strength of your belief in yourself. This is why the greatest source of wealth lies within, not in external circumstances, but in the deep-rooted certainty that you are capable, worthy, and destined for abundance. Money itself is neutral. It holds no power until you give it meaning through your emotions. The way you feel about money shapes your experience with it. Fear, anxiety, and desperation push money away, creating blocks and resistance. When you act from a place of panic or scarcity, you send signals that repel wealth instead of attracting it. To become money, you must master your emotions and take control of your inner state. Calmness, confidence, and purpose are magnets for abundance. When you carry these emotions, money flows naturally toward you. Learning to manage your emotional relationship with money is essential. It means recognizing when fear or greed is influencing your decisions and choosing a different path. Instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, breathe, and act from a grounded, clear mindset. This emotional discipline transforms your connection to wealth. You stop being a victim of circumstances and become a creator of your financial reality. When your emotions align with your goals, your actions gain clarity and power, drawing opportunities instead of pushing them away. Mastery over your emotions also builds resilience. The journey to wealth is never smooth. Setbacks, failures, and disappointments are part of the process. Those who succeed do not let negative emotions derail their progress. Instead, they face challenges with steady confidence, knowing that obstacles are temporary and surmountable. This emotional strength keeps you moving forward when others quit. It is the silent force that separates those who accumulate wealth from those who struggle endlessly. Becoming money means owning your emotions rather than letting them own you. It means acting from a place of inner peace and determination. When your energy is calm yet powerful, you become a beacon for prosperity. Wealth gravitates to this energy because it signals control, stability, and readiness. By mastering your emotions, you open the door to unlimited abundance and align yourself with the natural flow of money. Vision is the fuel that powers every success story. Without a clear and compelling vision, money remains scattered and elusive, a fleeting shadow rather than a force you command. To truly become money, you must develop a vision so vivid and powerful that it becomes the driving force behind everything you do. This vision is not just about numbers or material things. It is about the freedom, impact, and legacy you want to create. When your vision touches something deeper than mere wealth, it becomes unstoppable. A strong vision gives you clarity. It focuses your energy and sharpens your decisions. Instead of drifting aimlessly or chasing distractions, you know exactly where you're headed and why. This sense of purpose sustains you through challenges and setbacks. When obstacles arise, a clear vision reminds you of the bigger picture, fueling your persistence and resilience. It transforms difficulties into stepping stones and failure into feedback. Without vision, the temptation to give up grows stronger. But with it, your commitment deepens and your passion reignites. Your vision must be so powerful that it shapes your daily reality. You begin to see opportunities where others see none. Your mind starts to solve problems creatively because it is aligned with a higher purpose. This alignment attracts resources, ideas, and people who share your mission. When you live with vision, you operate from a place of abundance and possibility rather than limitation. This magnetic energy pulls wealth toward you because it signals intention, clarity, and confidence. Ultimately, vision transforms you from a passive dreamer into an active creator of your destiny. It turns money from a distant goal into a natural consequence of your focused effort. The clearer and more compelling your vision, the more you embody the energy of wealth itself. You become a force that money cannot resist, a living expression of abundance and purpose. This is the power. Desire alone is not enough to create lasting wealth. Chasing after money is often driven by impulse, quick fixes, and fleeting cravings that lead nowhere but frustration. True wealth comes from discipline, the daily commitment to consistent, focused action. Becoming money means choosing long-term habits over short-term pleasures. It means mastering the art of patience and persistence, even when the results are not immediate or obvious. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. When you develop discipline, you build habits that compound over time, saving instead of spending impulsively, investing in yourself through learning and growth, and making deliberate choices that align with your goals, all create a foundation for lasting wealth. This kind of discipline requires self-control and sacrifice, but the payoff is enormous. It turns the unpredictable pursuit of money into a steady climb toward abundance. Wealth built on discipline is sustainable, resistant to setbacks, and grows stronger every day. Discipline also means resisting the urge to give in to fear, doubt, or distraction. The road to financial success is filled with temptations to quit, take shortcuts, or settle for less. But those who become money hold steady. They commit to their vision and their values, regardless of temporary challenges or discomfort. This kind of inner strength sets successful people apart. It allows them to keep moving forward, even when motivation fades or obstacles appear. Ultimately, discipline transforms desire into power. It is the engine that drives you from chasing money to becoming money. Through discipline, you shape your actions, your mindset, and your future. It turns fleeting hopes into lasting results. When you live with discipline, wealth becomes not just a goal, but a natural expression of who you are. You create momentum that propels you forward, unstoppable and unwavering. Action is the language of wealth. Dreams and intentions are powerless without movement. To become money, you must embody abundance in everything you do, especially in your actions. Acting from a place of desperation or lack only repels wealth. But when your actions reflect confidence, generosity, and resilience, you align yourself with the natural flow of money. This is not about reckless risk or blind optimism. It is about deliberate, purposeful action grounded in abundance. When you embody abundance, your actions speak to your inner belief in limitless possibilities. You approach challenges as opportunities to grow rather than threats to avoid. This mindset allows you to take calculated risks, innovate, and persevere. Instead of hesitating or second-guessing, you move forward decisively, trusting that your efforts will yield results. This kind of purposeful action creates momentum that attracts wealth because it signals readiness and strength. Generosity also plays a powerful role in embodying abundance. Giving, whether it is time, knowledge, or resources, opens the flow of wealth. It creates trust and builds relationships that become the foundation for financial growth. When you give freely without expectation, you send a signal that you are secure and abundant. This generosity circles back, multiplying in unexpected ways. It shifts your energy from scarcity to plenty, making you magnetic to money and opportunity. Resilience is the quiet power behind consistent action. Wealth rarely comes easily or quickly. Setbacks and failures are part of the journey. Embodying abundance means you stay committed, learning from every challenge and refusing to be discouraged. This resilience sustains your momentum over the long term, turning effort into lasting success. When your actions flow from abundance, you no longer chase money. You become a living force that money naturally gravitates toward. Confidence is the silent currency that draws wealth like a magnet. When you truly believe in your own worth and abilities, you emit an energy that attracts opportunities and resources effortlessly. Confidence is not arrogance or boastfulness. It is a quiet, unwavering trust in your capacity to create value and overcome challenges. This inner certainty transforms how others perceive you and opens doors that might otherwise remain closed. Becoming money means cultivating this confidence deeply and authentically. When you operate from confidence, you no longer hesitate or doubt your decisions. You take bold steps, even in uncertainty, because you trust your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. This decisiveness sends a powerful signal to the world you are ready for success. Confidence also helps you communicate your value clearly, whether in negotiations, partnerships, or leadership. People are drawn to those who believe in themselves because that belief inspires trust and respect. It is a critical ingredient in building lasting wealth. Confidence grows through experience and preparation. Each small success builds momentum, reinforcing your belief in yourself. Even setbacks become valuable lessons rather than reasons to quit. This resilience strengthens your confidence over time, making it unshakable. The more you cultivate this inner strength, the more you embody the energy of money itself, steady, assured, and magnetic. Ultimately, confidence is the foundation for all action and growth. It transforms potential into reality by empowering you to step forward consistently and boldly. When you become money, you carry this confidence naturally. It is the invisible force that makes you stand out and attract abundance effortlessly. This quiet power changes everything, from how you see yourself to how the world responds to you. Gratitude is the secret key that unlocks the full power of abundance. When you become money, you cultivate a deep sense of appreciation for all that you have and all that is coming. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is overflowing. This simple but profound change in perspective opens the floodgates of wealth, inviting more blessings, opportunities, and growth into your life. It rewires your mind to see abundance everywhere, fueling a powerful cycle of positivity and attraction. Expressing gratitude daily strengthens your connection to wealth because it aligns your energy with the natural flow of giving and receiving. The universe responds to thankful hearts by multiplying what they appreciate. This is not wishful thinking. It is a practical scientific principle rooted in psychology and neuroscience. When you practice gratitude, your brain releases chemicals that boost your mood, increase creativity, and improve decision-making. These mental benefits directly support your ability to create and sustain wealth. Gratitude also transforms challenges into lessons and setbacks into stepping stones. Instead of resisting difficulties, you learn to appreciate the growth they bring. This mindset makes you resilient and optimistic, two essential qualities for lasting financial success. When you approach life with gratitude, you no longer see obstacles as threats, but as opportunities to deepen your understanding and expand your capacity. This attitude keeps your energy high and your vision clear. Ultimately, becoming money means living in a state of gratitude, appreciating the journey as much as the destination. This appreciation amplifies your abundance and creates a magnetic field that draws more wealth to you effortlessly. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a way of life that transforms your reality. By embracing it fully, you become a powerful force of prosperity, shining brightly and inspiring others to do the same.